What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another drone update. Drone updates are finally back. I'm so glad I'm able to show you guys Minebuster as well as AlpenFury construction. I'm going to be covering Minebuster in this video, and then I'll make a separate video just for AlpenFury. So they are refurbishing a massive section of Minebuster. I'm going to backtrack a little bit to I think last week. So last week they ripped up the track on the ascent into the turnaround and that one long drawn out hill right after the speed hill. So that had been ripped up, and then when I went back yesterday to fly, they had completely taken off all the track on the drop as well as the speed hill. So everything on that first out trip of the coaster has been stripped of its track. So that was insane. I don't think Wonderland has ever done this huge of a refurbishment on a coaster before. I have a lot of thoughts on who's going to be doing it and why they are doing it, and why are they deciding to keep it around, and why they're deciding to do it now when they're doing AlpenFury. Because spending money on this, a Levi lift gear and lift chain refurbishment, and AlpenFury is a lot of money, guys. This is not cheap. I think we're at the point now in the Six Flags and Cedar Fair merger where Wonderland is getting a lot of money poured into them, as they are one of the favorite childs of the chain. Wonderland has always been the favorite child, or one of the favorite childs of the Cedar Fair chain, and even with the Six Flags chain merger, it still seems that we are one of the favorite childs here. So we are getting a lot of money poured into this park to refurbish some rides that maybe weren't so great. I know Minebuster has its fans, especially in the enthusiast community, but as for guests, you sometimes do hear a lot of guests coming off complaining about it being rough. Wonderland Carpentry has spent a lot of time and effort in the past couple years to refurbish sections like the double down, the drop off the turnaround. They actually did the ascent into the turnaround before the opening of the 2023 season, so it'll be 2 years since they've done that this coming January. And they also did the entrance into the Helix in 2017, because we all know that transition into the Helix can be kind of jarring, but unfortunately that rough transition is starting to come back and becoming more rough again. It is starting to be a bit more jarring like it used to be. So what we're taking away from this is that Wonderland Carpentry kind of puts like bandages on it. Like, they do a really good job. This is not a knock at Wonderland Carpentry whatsoever, because when they do a retrack, it does last for a few years, but I think it's like a temporary bandage, and they need an established company to come in and refurbish it, which is what I think is going to happen. I do not think that this will be a Wonderland Carpentry. The section is massive. Wonderland's Carpentry team, to my knowledge, is not nearly as big as a carpentry team like Kings Island, which has 4 massive wooden roller coasters, 5 if you count Racer, because it is technically 2 wooden coasters that they have to keep up. So Wonderland's carpentry team is just not nearly on the same scale as Kings Island. So this project would be a lot for that team to do. And hey, if Wonderland Carpentry can do it, props to them. Honestly, this is such a huge section of track. Definitely over 1,000 feet of wooden coaster track that needs to be done. But I do think there is a possibility that GCI, Gravity Group, or even RMC could come in and refurbish this, whether that's with Titan track, 208 track, pre-cut track, topper track, whatever. I definitely think that's a possibility. But if you ask me, I do think Wonderland is trying to keep Minebuster a wooden coaster, so I think it'll be some form of wooden retrack to keep this coaster a classic wooden coaster in the park, so that when it comes time, maybe they can RMC Wild Beasts. Now that is a potential possibility with the Six Flags Cedar Fair merger. I do think RMC is now a possibility, and then down the road, even further or even sooner, once they RMC Wild Beast, they can build a new ground up modern wooden coaster to replace a Wild Beast in the lineup. So yeah, those are my opinions on Minebuster. It is really exciting to see this massive of a section be refurbished. Even if it is Wonderland Carpentry, it's still going to be really smooth. I know I'm a little concerned about that drop, because I know a bunch of my friends and I loved the airtime you get on the drop on Minebuster, so hopefully the profiling stays the same. I am wondering if they are going to replace that one long drawn out hill before the turnaround with 2 bunny hills like it used to be, because Wonderland does seem like they like to be going back to their roots like they used to, like with Frontier Canada. They're going to bring back the AlpenFest area. So this is a possibility. It's not something I would completely rule out until they already start laying down track. If I hear anything more, I will update you guys 100% on that. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think is going to happen to Minebuster? I'm really interested to know, and I'd love to hear some of your guys' takes on what you guys think this refurbishment will be. I will definitely be doing a bunch more construction updates on this because this is a huge project to cover. I'm honestly more excited for this project than AlpenFury at the moment, because AlpenFury hasn't gone vertical yet. But I am hearing that AlpenFury will go vertical either next week or the week after. That's not my opinion, that's just something that I've heard, so don't come for me. I'm just relaying what I've been told, but yeah, so hopefully it does. I do have another AlpenFury construction update coming out after this Minebuster update on some new track shipments that have arrived in the park and some footings that I was able to see on the drone. But yeah, so stay tuned for that AlpenFury construction update. Hope you guys enjoyed this Minebuster update, and stay tuned for more Minebuster and AlpenFury construction updates to come. See you guys in the AlpenFury update, and take it easy, guys.